Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. We are going to talk about a simple but really useful tool called SIPOC. It's something with you at the very first beginning of a project to understand what's going on in the process, who's involved, what comes in, what happens, and what comes out. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what SIPOC is, how to build one, and you will see some real-life examples too. So, what exactly is SIPOC? It's short for suppliers, inputs, process, outputs, and customers. Think of it like a bird's eye view of any process. It shows who gives you what you do with, and who gets the result. For example, if you are making coffee, the supplier is a grocery store, the inputs is the coffee beans and water, the process is brewing, the output is a hot cup of coffee or iced tea of coffee. And the customer is that's you. It's really that simple. Now, why we do even use SIPOC? The answer is we use it in the design phase of DMAIC. That's a very first phase of an improvement project. It helps us quickly to understand what process we are looking at without getting lost in the details. It sets boundaries, shows who's involved, and gets the whole team on the same page. Basically, as SIPOC keep things clear before we zoom into measuring or improving anything. Here's how it works. We usually start with the process in the middle, as we see on the slide. Search 4 to 7 major steps, no more. Then we move to the inputs. What's needed to do that process? Then we ask the questions like who give us those inputs? Those are the suppliers. And once the process is done, it's produced output some kind of results. And finally, we list the customers who receive the results. It's like a simple table with 5 columns, very easy to follow. So let's walk through a real example. Let's say online shopping. For example, if you go on a website and order a pair of shoes, the suppliers is the vendor or the warehouse system. The input is your order and the product information. The process is receive the order, check your payment, pick the item, pack it, and ship it. The output is the box of shoes at your doorstep. And the customer is you, the buyer. SIPOC helps the company see the full process and figure out where the problems and delays might happen. Here's another one, this time from education. Let's talk college admission process. The suppliers are high schools and the students. The inputs are things like transcript, application forms, test score, and the process could be receive the application, and then the officer will check it completed or not, review it, make a decision, and send a response. The output is admission result, whether it's accepted or not, and the customer is the student who applied. Or as SIPOC like this, how the admission office stay organized and fair, especially when thousands of students apply. And last example, let's switch to the ocean freight shipping. We are looking at the process of booking a container space on a vessel. The supplier is usually a freight forwarder or the customer themselves. The input is a booking request, including the container size, the routing, schedule, and the process is receive the request, for verify cargo information, check the vessel schedule, reserve a space on the vessel, and send the confirmation. The output is the booking confirmation. And the customer is the shipper, the one who wants to deliver the goods. This IBOC helps the logistics team avoid confusion and miss deadlines. Okay, here are a few quick tips if you're going to build your own SIPOC. The first one tip is simple. Just use a big steps, not very detailed one. And then don't do it alone. Talk to the people in your team who know a process clearly. And start with the process in the middle. It's how the rest fall into place. And always ask questions like, what's in scope? Don't try to map the entire universe. And a good SIBOC should take about 15 or 20 minutes to build with a small team. And that's it. All right, quick recap before we wrap up. The first one, SIBOC stands for the first supplier, inputs, process, outputs, customers. Is a red tool to understand any process very quickly and clearly. And you can use it in any industry, for example, retail, education, shipping, healthcare, anything, you name it. And if you want to learn more, here are some references. Thank you so much for watching. Now it's your turn to try to building a SIBOC. Thank you.